Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are the LFR family. I appreciate y'all clicking play, every single last one of y'all. Y'all are dope. Y'all already know how I feel about y'all, man. I tell y'all every video. I'm gonna stop saying it so much, though. I'm starting to feel like a sucker. I'm like, Van, stop being a punk. All right? I think they know already that you like them. They like you too, bro. All right, so we about to check out this joint. This is Donald Trump interview from 1980, and he's talking to someone by the name of Rona Barrett, Reeling in the Years archive. So it's saying that in this one right here, I'm going to pull it up for y'all. He is 34 years old. 34 years old, and it was unaired. All right, so let's see what happens.
You are a mover, you are a doer. If you could make America perfect, how would you do it?
Well, I think that America is a country that has tremendous, tremendous potential. I think that much like the mind, I think that America is using very, very little of its potential. I feel that this country with the proper leadership can go on to become what it once was.
It's wild that even back there in 1980, he still sound exactly the same as he do today. Now, I'm not talking about texture, voice, like how his voice actually sounds, you know what I mean? But he's saying the exact same things. So how can people say that, no, he was just trying to play both sides of the fence? No, he's literally saying the exact same thing. He says, we know what this country is built on. We know what we can do. I don't think we're moving at our greatest potential. Now, this is a gentleman who's used to being out there hustling, playing that, he loves competition. So that's why he chose the game he chose. Some people may argue other reasons why, but he sounds the same way.
And I hope, and certainly hope, that it does go on to be what it should be.
What should it be?
Well, it should really be a country that gets the respect of other countries.
Is respect the most important thing in your opinion?
Well, respect can lead to other things. When you get the respect of the other countries, then the other countries tend to do a little bit as you do.
You hear that? You become the thought leaders. You become the ones that they fear. They will not jump over to your daggone fence whenever they feel like it. They won't just be sending people over to your country whenever they feel like it. They won't be daggone starting fights when you don't know how to speak like a man and present yourself like a man. He's saying the same thing he used to, I mean that he's saying now. The same thing, same exact thing.
And you can create the right attitudes. The Iranian situation is a case in point. That they hold our hostages is just absolutely and totally ridiculous. That this country sits back and allows a country such as Iran to hold our hostages, to my way of thinking, is a horror. And I don't think they'd do it with other countries. I honestly don't think they'd do it with other countries.
Obviously, you're advocating that we should have gone in there with troops, etc., and brought our boys out.
I absolutely feel that, yes. I don't think there's any question, there's no question in my mind. I think right now would be an oil-rich nation, and I believe that we should have done it, and I'm very disappointed that we didn't do it, and I don't think anybody would have held us in abeyance. I don't think anybody would have been angry with us, and we had every right to do it at the time.
He's shocked. He's shocked. He said, I don't know how people. There are people out there who actually say that he's stupid. I don't understand you. If you ever like said that, I don't understand you. I really don't. This dude smart as hell. Even the way that he's communicating about what's going on in the federal government, he's not in the federal government, but he pays attention. He pays attention. He studies it. He's looking at it. He's investing. He's doing all those things. He's involved, but he's not involved. He's one of the powers that be on the outside right now. So he has a lot to say. He's looking at it like, really? This is not what we talked about. I'm certain he's had many conversations with a lot of these people, a lot of these big wigs. They listen. It happens, man. I know a couple of people who's had conversations inside the White House a couple of times, and I think maybe their status had a little bit to do with it.
I think we've lost the opportunity.
For some people, the ultimate goal in life has been becoming the President of the United States. Would you like to be the President of the United States?
I really don't believe I would run it, but I would like to see somebody as the president who could do the job, and there are very capable people in this country.
See, he didn't even have presidential ambitions back then. I mean, when she asked him that, I'm sure he probably thought about it then, like, you're about the 40th person that said that. Maybe. I don't know. See, now you got my wheels turning. I don't know.
Most people who are capable are not running for office. Most men are frightened of politics today.
It is a shame, isn't it?
Yes.
It is a shame. The most capable people are not necessarily running for political office, and that is a very sad commentary on the country. They had major corporations and they had this and that, but they are not running for political office.
Why wouldn't someone like yourself run for political office? You have all the money that you possibly need. You've accomplished a great deal, even though you are only 34. I know there's a lot of things that you possibly can do in the years ahead. Why wouldn't you dedicate yourself to public service?
Because I think it's a very mean life. I would love and I would dedicate my life to this country, but
hold on before he goes on, because he's being very honest about it. He's been very honest about it. But this young lady, I love her, like how her demeanor. I don't know who she is or what type of personality she was back in the day, or if she was an a-hole or any of that. But from what she's presenting, she presents a classy lady. You know what I mean? She presents that classy lady, but she also got a little bit of bad girl in her a little bit. You can kind of see that too. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I see it as being a mean life, and I also see it as somebody with strong views and somebody with the kind of views that are maybe a little bit unpopular, which may be right, but may be unpopular, wouldn't necessarily have a chance of getting elected against somebody with no great brain but a big smile. And that's a sad commentary for the political process.
Television, in a strange way, has ruined that process, hasn't it?
It's hurt the process very much. I mean, the Abraham Lincolns of the world, Abraham Lincoln would probably not be electable today because of television. He was not a handsome man, and he did not smile at all. He would not be considered to be a prime candidate for the presidency, and that's a shame, isn't it?
But if all the men are like you, then when are we going to get somebody who might be good?
I don't know. I hope it's around the corner, but I don't know. I really don't know. What I would like to be involved in is trying to help choose somebody, or working with a group of people whereby they put up a candidate who would be acceptable to be a presidential, to be the president. The country, if we had the one man, and it's really not that big a situation. You know, people say, well, what could anybody do as president? The one man could turn this country around.
He knows some stuff, man. He knows some stuff. Y'all see it. And he's so smooth with it. He's talking I think he lied. I'm sure he had thoughts of running before, but he realizes his age. He gets it. I'm this age, but I'm not going to run. But this is what I am going to do. I'm going to work with a committee, a group, and we're going to try to pick out a suitable president, someone who's on the outside, not very popular. What his thoughts might be. He's saying all these things, but he's not saying it. Does that make sense? He's saying it, but he's not saying it.
One proper president could turn this country around. I firmly believe that.
If you lost your fortune today, what would you do tomorrow?
Maybe I'd run for president. I don't know.
If you lost everything, what would you do? I'd run for president. What y'all thought about that, man? I thought that was cool. I think y'all need to show this to people who, not my video, but the original video. If you want to show mine, cool too. On your Twitter and other platforms, because people need to see that this guy, he's not no fool. He's not a fool at all, man. He's not. Never was. And he played the rule. I mean, he played by the rules. And he's winning because he played by the rules. And a lot of people don't like if they see you doing something that they can't do, like the freedom that you have And the fact that you don't care about being judged, you're just gonna think how you think, move how you move, roll how you roll, vote how you vote. They're gonna be a little jelly. You know what I mean? Not gonna like that very much. Like, why you think you better than me? That type of thing. At any event, this was dope. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below, alright? And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all.